tonight to be in his winner's semifinals position. I think the first time he's been here since Xanadu back in October. But against AoS is a whole different story. AoS, aka the best player in the region.
On some weeks.
On some weeks. The weeks that Dexter isn't there.
Yeah. But AoS is mad good though. And by the way, chat, hi, J-Dog on the mic. Let's get into it with Nick District 14.
Yeah. But once I was talking about how PawnMaster has been able to keep a cooler head recently, and against a character like Zero Suit, who is majority of a poke damage at some points, especially it seems like in this matchup, that's what it's mostly going to be. You need to be able to keep a cool head. If you get irritated every time you get hit, you're in for a tough time. You use your jump and you did not make it back.
Yeah, great positioning right there by AoS to kind of threaten that full drift in. That was the only way that PawnMaster could have made it back, but I mean, since he didn't do that, he didn't get hit by a boost kick, but he didn't live either.
Yeah. Great just coverage of all possible options at that point.
Absolutely. Actually, I was just talking to Siegel about this matchup and Young Link in general a little bit earlier. This character tilts the hell out of me. I think Young Link is really like cool and has a lot of cool stuff, but it's so safe. This character is so safe.
He has 3 -3 arrows.
That's illegal.
Yo, but great conversion off that boomerang right there. That's getting sweet spot of down air. And that's really bad. You're not going to lose much.
Okay, but runs
You're
up.
dead.
Yeah, smart stuff.
Yeah, putting down shield a little bit too early there. Or maybe, who knows, maybe you were so close in that shield that it was just nullified. Because I haven't seen that before.
Yeah, but also smart by AoS to run up as far as he could to get that up B. And PawnMaster saw that in the previous set. That up B has been doing wonders against Jose, and it looks like it's continuing here.
Yeah. Being able to just play this bit more of a long-range, mid-range game against ZSS is huge. ZSS is a character that can definitely cover the short range really fast and has great options in the mid-range area. Being able to keep her out, that may be the stock. Oh. No, not going to get it.
Yeah, good air dodge, but
Great
that nair. Yeah. Okay, so I have a whole tinfoil hat theory on why Young Link is so strong. Part of the reason is that nair. People are like, oh, it's not that strong. The thing is, when he hits you with literally everything else in the kitchen sink, your DI is going to be off for the nair because you're used to DIing away for the arrows or whatever. And then you'll just die like so early, and it's going to be fresh 9 times out of 10.
Yeah,
that nair is ridiculous.
It's so fast too. Yeah. Oh, not to be able to get anything off the whiff flip kick there. But this is honestly a fine position to be if you're a PawnMaster. You're not in nair flip kick range anymore. You're light and you're at 76%. But you are still within a range to dive from some fair or Zaire conversions.
Yeah, I was thinking the only thing that would really definitively kill PawnMaster right now is like nair back air at the ledge. But PawnMaster's holding center stage beautifully. AoS just fighting to find anything. But gets a little bit of something, gets some juggles, but every hit kind of feels errant. AoS isn't converting much off it until right now, until we get that game #1 in the books. AoS looking clean.
Yeah, you can see right there, even AoS was not ready for that missed tech. He took a second and was, oh wait, he missed the tech, and just instantly down smashed from there. But considering how AoS can be such like a dominating force, that game 1 went really well. You weren't blown out of the way that could really ruin your mentality. You just have to realize, hey, small things here and there, work on, and you can easily win this game too.
Absolutely. And as for AoS, I feel like this is one of the characters that I really want to see him play against, because I always said that AoS kind of like put on the gas all the time, go, 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 go. Against a character that forces you to slow down a little bit more, it's interesting to see how he varies his playstyle, and I'd like to see him implement that more in other matchups too.
That back air did not fully connect. I refuse to believe there was an invisible leg hitbox there.
I'm telling you, it's because he drinks milk, probably.
It's the milk.
It's the milk. The strong bones mean strong hitboxes.
Yeah, and there we go. Getting caught, pulling out the air and not being able to punish the flip kick above him. But great start off for PawnMaster. But we have seen a lot of this in generally in every set today. We've seen a lot of people struggling to finish the kill. And Young Link is one of those characters that can still build up a lot of damage fast, but can struggle to kill.
Yeah, in some instances for sure. Like if you get that nair with the bad DI, yeah, people fly away. But also, PawnMaster has been using a lot of the air or the arrows, especially arrows in the air. On PS2, I've seen many younglings convert that into like a semi-ladder combo, kill with an up B, and get some early kills. But
Really,
this actually
you're
might be
dead.
it.
Yeah.
Didn't even need to run up on that for that one.
So once again, a little bit of rage is going to be enough. And PawnMaster has to find a way to take the stock. If you lost that nice little comfortable lead you had, and that Dare's not going to be able to beat that whip right there. And
Nice.
that's
Good damage.
That is a great option that AoS has. Going to be able to flip kick out of that. Flip kick out of that is super nice. But F-Tilt going to take it. 65%. Not the worst position, but still one if you're PawnMaster you'd rather not be in.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. If I were PawnMaster, I mean, some more arrows need to come out because, yep, those are the party starter. As I say that, as it shall be. Now the juggles will begin. Juggling ZSS can be a little bit tricky, but Youngling does have the horizontal hitboxes to kind of cover it with the boomerang and the arrows as well.
That was a perfect short hop there.
Yeah, beautifully done.
And I do think something to note is that Nair is going to be able to compete with a lot of ZSS aerials. Like we've seen a few times, Nair is trade with the first hit of Fair, which is very nice because Fair is actually super strong when all the hits connect.
Oh, yeah. That Fair is no joke. I mean, people say Youngling can't kill, but like when I play against Youngling, I be dying mad early to like the forward air and the Nair especially.
Oh, and great. I actually like that option to run away from that small period because if you were in that range, you're going to die to that berry. But there we go, the Zare bear conversion.
Yeah, AoS not hesitating at all to pull the trigger and skill check. Skill check?
Yeah, you can't go low there.
No. There's some things like for ZSS you just need to know. One of them is like if you get back thrown at the ledge, you just gotta DI away and just like be willing to air dodge into the stage for whatever. Like if she does the flip kick. Number two is if you get thrown at 0 off stage, you kind of just can't go low. Yeah. Especially if ZSS has stock lead. Because if it wasn't the flip kick, it could have been the dare, and both are just as effective.
And we're going to see PS2 again. But yeah, I don't think it's a stage thing. I think PawnMaster's has been playing it really well, just either not finishing stocks or just getting hit by things he shouldn't be getting hit by.
Yeah, just getting tagged a little bit by bit, and you can't afford to do that against, well, any character, but especially ZSS.
Especially in ZSS. Yeah, and that time not air dodging, just going to drift out a little bit, not getting hit by the down B.
Nice, no jump. Oh wait, actually, retouched the platform there. Interesting. But
I think he touched it during the fair.
Yeah. All right, and now we're seeing, yep, that little red button starting to be pressed. PawnMaster is just hammering away with those arrows, and it's working well for pressure. Now PawnMaster with a pretty solid lead right now and some solid stage control.
Yeah, and we see that Nair again doing a lot of work right now. And AoS trying to land with that. I think that was either a down air or just made his spike hitbox out for that long on down B.
Yeah, that was there. I think that was the eject button. That was like, please let me out, but oh, I have a sword, you don't.
The pogo stick is going to be able to take that stock. How do you land? Great. Great just being able to use that arrow to give it a pressure, because even if it did hit, AoS would have been stuck in too much hit stun.
Yeah.
To get anything off it.
Okay, so now PawnMaster playing very evasive. AoS is looking like the cat and the mouse kind of situation, but except the mouse got hands this time. That was a quick 36% on the side of PawnMaster.
I do like those small little weights that he does have when AoS is like directly above him on that ledge. Because if he goes up early, that down B can 2-frame. It can't hit below ledge.
Can do it all. It can do it all.
Great parry on the back. You do need to be able to parry those moves to deal with Youngling stuff some of the time.
You need to parry to be neutral with some of these aerials. It's ridiculous.
Not going to get a punish on that whiffed up smash.
Okay, AoS just getting knocked away by another neutral air. Here comes a bit more Zares. AoS looking like he's trying to slow it down a bit. PawnMaster looking like he's trying to approach, and that could be, yeah, that could have been curtains.
That was the risky air dodge that you really can't be taking a lot of the time. One of those situations where going high may have been the move, but you made it back safely. So at this point, it's just, how do I finish this stock without losing mine to AoS?
That was a dare. That was a dare after that whip forward air, and that would have connected. Just channeling your inner Mars, dude. Just do it.
Yeah, this is the situation we saw earlier. AoS has a decent amount of damage on him, PawnMaster is not able to take the stock, and he may lose it again before. There we go. Gonna be able to take it. So you want to build as much damage as you can right now, but being able to have this lead is definitely a nice little buffer to have.
Ooh. Yeah, solid stock lead. I mean, only 129%. Well, I say only, but that's definitely like 10%.
Shield, run up shield. But oh, just not hitting. And this damage is gonna should die. Yep.
Yeah, that damage kind of getting out of control for a quick second. Like, it was scary, but it was getting out of control.
47%. This is a nice position if you're PawnMaster, because you're still at 0, and you're one like really lucky conversion, honestly. But you're just honestly maybe 2 neutral at this point, 1 neutral win away from taking this last stock.
Absolutely.
Not gonna punish the whiffed kick.
Yeah, I mean, definitely could have been punished, but at this point, looks like PawnMaster's ready to set up the line of scrimmage, throw some projectiles, and go about their day.
And there you go.
There you go. That move tilts me. That move makes me so mad, dude.
Also, like what, frames like 6, I think?
It feels like it was like frame 4 or 5. It's probably frame 6. I feel like I hype up this character too much, but great work by PawnMaster to make that happen.
Yeah. And now AoS having the counter pick, and it looks like he is going to counter pick.
Yeah, use it if you got it.
Yeah, PawnMaster is one of those players who, from experience,
4 frames.
What?
4 frames.
Oh, yeah, makes sense. I'm not even surprised.
That's so, everything's so fast. I'm sorry, continue. You said PawnMaster is one of those players.
PawnMaster is one of those players who feels like most of the time it is his fault rather than like a stage thing. Or so he also, I've said it before, PS2 is only the most neutral stage for top tiers. It's not the most neutral stage in the game, but it's only neutral for top tiers. And if Young isn't top tier, he's easily like a high, mid-high tier.
Yeah, good character.
Yeah.
The only way I quantify characters these days is busted, good, okay, and bad.
There's like 3 bad characters total.
Exactly.
There's not a lot of bad characters in this game.
Yeah, there's very few bad characters, yeah. So like most characters are like good or like, you know, busted.
Yeah. This guy just has too many. They made too many things good in this game.
Yeah, truly.
I mean, I'm happy with it. My character got benefited by that.
I mean, everyone is here, but there's a lot of stuff to deal with, a lot of matchups to know.
Yeah, but this pick on Hollow Bastion is definitely interesting. One of the main one of the main important factors is that control of the center stage, because on a stage like this, you really only have 2 ways to go: above or below. And both these characters have great tools. Yo, Dead.
Yep, sayonara.
Both these characters have great tools to deal with people trying to move around, but at the same time, you also, if you're in a lead and you have a lot of like movement options like ZSS does, you can use those platforms to mix up how you move around.
Absolutely. And that frame 4, it's mad fast. AoS shooting that paralyzer the wrong way though. I'm loving the BA reverse, or not the BA reverse, the way it bounces on the boomerangs that PawnMaster's doing. The little bit of extra spacing and movement just makes them so much more slippery. And AoS dropping deep, not able to get to up B, but sets up for that Teshe situation, but not connecting and gonna kill for it.
Didn't get the pogo stick, yeah. Gonna play shield just a little bit. Great parry on that hit.
Oh, and there's gonna be a follow-up. Oh, didn't believe.
Yeah, and you're gonna die for that one.
Yeah, sneaky. And technically, like, I have to point out that was a really great shield from AoS, because PawnMaster did the right thing, trying to cross up shield, because that would have made it way safer, or at least like made it harder for ZSS to kill you there. But by AoS just turning around with that shield is a great little defensive option. And I think, place your bets, because I think that's going to be the big thing of 2022 Smash. Like, just learning how to defend and turn around with shield a lot better.
Yeah. But right now, not going to be able to get dash attack off. But PawnMaster's playing this pretty well. I mean, granted, 44%, you don't want to take that. But this is not a terrible position to be in. You're 1 conversion away from taking the stock. And you're just right there. Whoa, Not even a conversion. Just seeing AoS land behind him and just letting it rip.
Yeah. I didn't know it reached that far behind. Good stuff to PawnMaster right there to cover that zone. I was smart. I was about to say that wouldn't have been a punish unless you spot dodge early.
Yeah, but here's the thing. This is really close. PawnMaster is in a really good position right now relative to how early he lost his stock. This is just
arrow, boomerang, and gonna run back. Yep. I think we found the flow chart, and I think the flow chart is going to be very effective. But the thing about strong players like AoS, once they catch on that flow chart, they will break it really quick. So I think you're only going to get a bit more mileage off those arrows and boomerangs from PawnMaster.
Yeah, but I think that's the first grab I've seen from PawnMaster that connected this game.
Yeah, fair.
Set maybe even.
These flip kicks, I mean, looking like you're trying to be everywhere at once.
You're dead.
Okay, yeah.
FD ceiling, FD ceiling is the lowest in the stage list. And this stage is the exact same as FD with the platform, except with the platform. So the fact that up smash also got buffed, it's really stupid now.
I forgot it did get buffed, yeah.
PawnMaster's a little bit of rage on him. And on top of that, ZSS is light. So just being able to get that up smash there, that was the game.
Yeah, the buffs were the thing missing my mental math right there. I was like, oh, maybe, but like as soon as you said that, I was like, yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Hey, we're gonna see small battlefield at stage with the same ceiling height. So definitely gonna be interesting. But I think this has the same side blast as Battlefield. I may have to check that out again. But definitely it's the same stage in sort of in terms of the main stage size. It's exactly the same as Hollow Bastion. It's just the platform layout this time that's mostly different.
Yep, the platform layout that, I mean, a lot of characters do seem very fond of that double platform. It works well, It seems like it's working pretty well for AoS at the moment. Dude is going ham, eggs, and bacon. How did that forward air not hit?
Don't question it.
Okay, there we go.
That's dead. Yeah, that forward air, when it connects, it's a killer.
Oh, yeah.
The main thing about this stage, rather than PS2, is that these platforms are both they're both really close. So you're able to move from them really, a lot easier than you would be on PS2. Which AoS can use to just how he moves around against PawnMaster is able to bait out options a lot better. Especially because since you're not having to play underneath a certain platform, you're given so much just more space to mess with your opponent, honestly.
Absolutely. Oh, this will be a stop.
Yeah, has more range than a sword.
A child sword.
Child sword.
But AoS, 2 stocks to 1, sub 50%. I mean, looking as strong as possible going with this final stock. And I mean, I never want to call it early, but PawnMaster needs to pull some magic out of their hat to make that happen.
Yeah, he's going to have to make some risky moves because you're not winning this by playing it safe.
Yeah, facts. Playing it safe is what got you here. So like you gotta pull some absolutely wild stuff. I mean, AoS is playing wild. Look at these flip kicks. Look at these nairs. Trying to kill him right there.
AoS pulled out the Wi-Fi move with the nair. Oh,
that
you wanted
down there. That was down there. I wanted it too.
So you made... This is rough. The pogo stick. Oh, not going to get an up smash out of it. But dash attack is damage on the board. And you did you did get yourself some space. But definitely not the great position to be in because you still took damage.
Yeah. This is looking rough. Wow, that move is safe. But still, we're just one aerial away. Smart by PawnMaster to air dodge there, but AoS is just looking for some way to close this out without really committing too much. Maybe a side B, maybe an up tilt. There we go. Gets that back air into up smash. Nice work.
Still in this one. He's going to have to play the most perfect smash in his life. And every single time I've said that tonight, the person died immediately.
I was about to say, because that time he was not in that one. I appreciate the optimism, but like that was...
I've said that multiple times. It's mostly just like this game's about to end now. And then as soon as I say it, it ends. So
it's a commentator's curse.
Commentator's curse.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was just really well played, honestly, by PawnMaster until AoS adapted that last game.
Absolutely. But guys, thanks for tuning in to Xanadu number... Oh my God, dude.
I think it's 445.
I'll trust you on... Actually...
It is 445.
Okay.